Hey guys, it's Bailey and welcome back to my doll collecting channel. Today I am here to do a top 5 of my doll collection, specifically my American Girl, and at the end I will show you my top doll in general in my entire collection, basically to kind of give the people what they want because on my live stream I showed a doll that has a handwritten tag from my great grandmother who passed when I was in 4th grade. And I still have her. I still have her tag. I even still have her little necklace and like extra piece that, in case one of them got missing. Um, and like a I have a few things to show basically about that, but let's get into my top 5 because I just needed an easy video since I have a puppy and limited free time now. If I was forced to pick 5 dolls out of my American Girl collection, these are the 5 that I would choose. And I would first choose Nelly. And Nelly may not be my most used doll. I don't really do much with her. She kind of sits in her own little area. But the thing about Nelly is that when I was moving out of my parents' house and kind of for the last time, presumably, I had to leave a lot of things behind. And I took my clothes, I took a few things that were important to me, and I took Nelly. I took her out of all of my other American girls. I had Elizabeth, Nikki, Julie, Truly Me 28, and 21. And that's kind of why I chose 5. But so Nelly would be my number 1. She is my first American girl that my regular grandmother gave to me, not my great grandmother. But my great grandmother did also facilitate the American Girl love, and she would order things from the catalog for me. However, Nelly is very special to me, and I love her, and I will always pick her. Okay, so this next one is still dressed from my birthday live stream where I went through all of my outfits and items that I have that are older than me. So the next one on my list is Abony. And Abony she was the third doll that I bought. And the reason why I picked her as my number 2 is because she is really one of my absolute favorite dolls. And I don't think that I could really recreate her. I know that I could do a create your own generator of her, but I don't even like how they paint the lips anymore. It's very full. And I mean, I know that this is full coverage, but just I don't like the way that they paint the create your own lips. Unpopular opinion probably. But so this is my Dear Doll custom and I was so obsessed with getting her. When she was delivered to the wrong house on the wrong street. Not even my neighbor's house. Literally so far away. Just a street over. And the really kind people came around like 8 p.m. and we were eating dinner and I got my Ebony. So here she is. She is, like I said, Dear Doll custom. She has hazel eyes, glossy lips, and a 31 wig. She is so cute and she has perma panties and she is the only one with perma panties in my collection. The next doll in my top 5 should come to no surprise to absolutely anybody who watches this channel or sees me on Instagram because it is Missy B. She is my custom Kaya. I love her. She is so cute and I take her everywhere. She is a comfort doll for me. I know that she is number 3. However, the only reason why she's number 3 is because I know that I can recreate her. I know that's kind of silly, but I know that I can recreate her, so I'm not like too crazy about like having her as my number 1 spot, but she is definitely a doll that will stay with me forever, and I love her. And this is who is next, and it is my Jess. I freaking love this doll. She is perfect in every single way. And the thing that I love about her most is that she is beautiful. She is the most beautiful Jess that I have personally ever seen. I love her. I got her as my first doll as an adult. She was one that I really, really wanted as a kid. And I remember when she came out, like, I remember being like, ooh, who will the girl of the year be? And it was Jess. And then I believe around September of that year, Elizabeth came out. And I went crazy over Elizabeth because I thought she looked like me. At the time, I had lighter hair, and she was the doll that looked like me, and I was obsessed. However, I completely forgot about Jess, and I had just my aunt had remarried, and so I had two more cousins who were my age, and one of them was like a few months older than me, and she got Jess. I got Elizabeth, and she got Jess, and I remember her opening Jess more than I remember opening Elizabeth because I was just like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot about Jess. Like, I completely forgot about her. And throughout visits and sleepovers, I would see Jess and I would see her beautiful, wavy, reddish hair, her zigzag part, just how cool she looked. And I absolutely love her. And I just think she's so cute. So, this is my number 4 of my top 5. Okay, so this last doll is a doll that I'm very proud of. She's kind of a thought that I've had in my head for a long time. And when she got pieced together, I was super in love, and I would love to find another outfit for her, but this one is just absolutely perfect. And it is Miss Raven, my custom Corinne. She is wearing a 92s wig, I believe. I've kind of retired my brain from remembering all of the numbers. I used to be pretty decent at it, not like perfect, but I used to at least know a majority of them. And now I'm like, I don't know. But she is really cute, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this outfit that I put together for her. Um, and she does have a little bit of a story, but I'm not going to necessarily go into it here. However, I do want to just give everyone a little fun thing to know is that um, Corinne and Claudie molds, they have a bigger head, and so you need a bigger wig than what is to like traditionally bought and stuff for um, like American Girl dolls. I think the size is 10 to 11 or 11 to 12 of the normal wigs. I'll put it here, but that's like what you would see if you just typed in American Girl wig on eBay or Etsy or something. And so she's just wearing a regular American Girl wig. I squoze it on her. It's not, yeah, I glued it down. Okay, I glued this one down too. But my Claudie right here, I'll just get her because she's right here. But she is wearing this is a pink Stardust. But she is wearing a 12 to 13-inch wig, and I measured her head before I bought it because I found a purple afro wig that I was obsessed with, and it was in the wrong size. And so I measured her head, and her head measured exactly 12 inches. And so when it measures exactly, you go off of that number. And so it would be the 12 to 13 size. I'm assuming Corinne is the same way because she has a huge noggin as well. But I just kind of wanted to talk about the wig sizes because I didn't know until I measured her head, the pink Stardust, that they really do have bigger heads. So this is her and the long-winded rant about wigs. I just want to go ahead and preface that I'm going to be talking about my great-grandmother's doll, and it's not American Girl, but it's very interesting. And I also want to preface that she does not look the best. Okay. I am not feeling the best about how she looks. It makes me kind of sad. I've had her since I was in 4th grade. Give me a break. But so this is my, I believe, okay, so she is a Libby Co. 20-inch 1966 I Dream of Genie Barbara Eden $200. That's what my great grandmother has written right here. And she had prices and little tags on every single one of her dolls in her doll room. And if she didn't, that's how you knew, okay, it was just fun to collect. Um, I don't know if that is 100% accurate of the pricing, but I just think that it was really interesting that she was like, she kept up on the pricing because that's not something I do. Um, but she has this little necklace here, and it has, if you can maybe see, it has a little genie here. Okay, you could kind of see it, so I'm gonna try to spin it. But she can spin. You can see that. Okay, maybe you can't, but I just wanted to show it off in a video. So this is her doll, her stand, everything. I've had her through all of my moves. I've made sure to take her with me because didn't want to lose her. Whether or not it was probably the best for her, I don't know, to be on all those teenage young adult moves. However, I love her. We also had this I Dream of Genie Barbie right next to that doll in her doll room. And I used to come over and like stare at them because I was so obsessed. And without the glare, this is her. She looks so beautiful. She is so gorgeous. Her thing fell. When I've looked them up, I think that's pretty common that the little genie bottle falls. Um, Here is the back. It is absolutely beautiful. I really love having this doll, and it's right here, Barbie collectibles. But my great grandmother, she had a doll museum, and she had a doll museum that was in my old town. And I have like a business card and a little thing that I'm going to show you guys. So let me show you that. This is a photo album that my grandmother, my great grandmother's daughter, gave to me to kind of just put a little keepsakes in here to remember my great grandmother by. And I'll show you a few of them. This one says she had so many, quote, children, she knew just what to do. Dollhouse. And then the next one, let me see if I can show it to you. Okay, I'm gonna cover my name. This is from her funeral, and it was like my name and her name. This is a photo of her when she was a child. She was born in 1927, and I think it's really crazy that I have a photo of her. This is something I've held on to for so long, and everything has just been kind of in here, and I look at it sometimes. And then here's a picture of us. I still have this rabbit. I believe that's actually the time that I bought that rabbit for her. I think we were at Kroger, and I bought it for her with my mom in my allowance money, and then I brought it to her. And I still have it. It's in my closet. But let me get it. See if I can do it justice. So cute though. So here's that rabbit right here. And I have a business card from her as well. I put some sticky notes up because you can look this up still somehow. Her dolls are on display actually. I had no idea. Anyways, it's a doll museum and gift shop, and it has gifts, collectible dolls, toys, doll appraisals, and repair. And then we have a Little Miss No Name, which I think is like so freaking cool because Little Miss No Name was like this really weird, unsuccessful doll that Hasbro made in like the 50s or 60s. And she was like a beggar that wanted you to take her home. And she had like a coin and a tear, and she was sad and she was like alone in the wind. I don't know. Okay, that's what her box looked like. Please look her up. She's really she's an expensive doll now. I would love to own one, but I think that it's so cool that she had one here. I don't know what kind of doll it is here, but I love the diversity and it's just so cool. Thank you guys so much for watching and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week and I will see you in my next video. Thank you and thank you to everyone who supports this channel by subscribing.